Burnout. It's a word we hear a lot these days. But how can you tell if you're actually experiencing burnout or just regular stress? And more importantly, how do you get through it? If you found yourself asking questions like, what are the signs of burnout? Is this more than just being tired? How can I recover and feel like myself again? You're in the right place. In this video, we're breaking down 7 clear signs of burnout and, crucially, how you can beat it. We're not just identifying the symptoms, you'll also learn how to tackle burnout head-on. Whether you're struggling with constant exhaustion, lack of motivation, or feeling emotionally drained, I'll walk you through practical strategies you can start using today. Plus, stick around until the end, where I'll share a surprising tip that could completely change how you handle burnout long-term. Ready to beat burnout and feel like yourself again? Let's dive in. Sign number 1, constant fatigue. The first clear sign of burnout is chronic exhaustion. This isn't just feeling tired after a long day or needing an extra cup of coffee in the morning. When you're burnt out, you feel exhausted all the time, no matter how much sleep you get. It's like your body never fully recharges. This is because burnout drains both your physical and emotional energy, leaving you feeling completely worn out. If getting through a normal day feels like climbing a mountain, and you're constantly pushing through fatigue, this could be a sign that you're burning out, not just tired. Sign number 2, lack of motivation. Another key sign of burnout is a lack of motivation. Tasks that once excited you, or at least felt manageable, now seem overwhelming. You may find yourself procrastinating more often, or avoiding responsibilities altogether. This isn't just laziness, it's a signal that your mental energy reserves are depleted. Burnout makes even simple tasks feel like massive obstacles. You might start asking yourself, why bother? Or feel like nothing you do matters. This can lead to feelings of hopelessness if it's not addressed. Sign number 3, feeling emotionally drained. When burnout hits, you also start to feel emotionally numb. You might feel detached, like you're going through the motions without really feeling much of anything. Things that once brought joy, spending time with loved ones, hobbies, or personal achievements, now leave you feeling flat or empty. This emotional detachment is your brain's way of trying to protect itself from being overwhelmed. It shuts down emotional responses to conserve energy. But while it might feel like a relief at first, this emotional numbness can lead to deeper issues like anxiety or depression if not dealt with properly. Sign number 4, cognitive issues. Burnout doesn't just affect how you feel, it also messes with how you think. Cognitive issues are common in burnout, and you might notice that you're more forgetful and find it harder to concentrate or make decisions. This happens because chronic stress from burnout can overload your brain's ability to process information effectively. Research shows that long-term stress can shrink the prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for decision-making, problem-solving, and self-control. If you're struggling to focus, constantly forgetting things, or feel mentally foggy, burnout could be to blame. Sign number 5, physical symptoms. Burnout isn't just a mental or emotional issue, it can show up in your body too. Common physical symptoms include headaches, muscle tension, stomach problems, and even changes in your sleep patterns, like insomnia or sleeping too much. These physical symptoms are a result of the constant release of stress hormones like cortisol. Your body is in a state of fight or flight, even though there's no immediate danger. If you notice recurring physical symptoms that don't seem to have a medical cause, your body may be reacting to burnout. Sign number 6, social withdrawal. As burnout progresses, you may start to withdraw socially. Interacting with people can feel exhausting, and you might avoid social situations, even ones you used to enjoy. Whether it's skipping out on friends or avoiding colleagues, burnout can make you feel like isolating yourself is easier than being around others. However, withdrawing socially can lead to feelings of loneliness and worsen burnout. It's important to recognize this behavior and take small steps to reconnect with the people around you, even if it feels hard. Sign number 7, cynicism and negativity. The final sign is a shift towards cynicism and negativity. When you're burnt out, it's easy to feel like everything is pointless or frustrating. You may find yourself being more irritable, quick to anger, or feeling increasingly negative about your work, your relationships, and even life in general. This negativity comes from feeling emotionally drained and overwhelmed, and it can affect your ability to problem solve and see things clearly. If you notice your thoughts becoming more cynical, it could be time to step back and assess whether burnout is the cause. Now that you know the signs, let's talk about how to beat burnout. The good news is that recovery is possible, but it takes intention and consistency. Here are 5 steps you can take to start feeling better. Identify the causes. Start by identifying what's causing your burnout. Is it work-related? A lack of balance in your personal life? Emotional stress? Knowing the source can help you address it directly. 2. Set boundaries. Boundaries are key to preventing and managing burnout. Whether it's saying no to extra responsibilities or limiting time spent on draining tasks, setting boundaries gives you space to recharge. 3. Prioritize rest and self-care. Make sure you're prioritizing rest and self-care, not just as an afterthought, but as part of your routine. This means getting enough sleep, eating well, and engaging in activities that relax and freshen you. 4. Engage in brain-healthy activities. Activities like exercise, mindfulness, and hobbies can help reset your brain. Exercise increases blood flow to the brain, which can reduce the effects of stress, and mindfulness helps you stay present and grounded. 5. Reconnect socially. Don't isolate yourself. Reach out to friends, family, or even coworkers. Social interaction can provide emotional support and help you regain a sense of connection. How to prevent burnout. Long-term. Beating burnout is only half the battle. It's also important to make sure it doesn't happen again. The key to long-term prevention is consistency. Regularly check in with yourself, practice healthy habits, and stay aware of the early signs of burnout. Building resilience through self-care, boundary setting, and managing stress effectively can help you prevent future burnout. Make mental health a priority, and don't wait until you're overwhelmed to take action. Before we wrap up, here's a surprising final tip. Incorporating gratitude and creative outlets into your daily life can be a powerful way to combat long-term burnout. Studies show that practicing gratitude helps shift your mindset from stress and negativity to positivity and resilience. Engaging in creative activities, whether it's drawing, journaling, or playing music, can give your brain a break from routine stress and provide a healthy emotional release. Burnout can feel overwhelming, but recognizing the signs is the first step in overcoming it. By identifying what's causing your burnout and taking intentional steps to address it, you can start to feel like yourself again. Thanks so much for watching. If this video helped you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for more tips on mental and brain health. Let me know in the comments which sign of burnout you relate to most and what you're doing to beat it. Until next time, take care of yourself and keep prioritizing your mental fitness.